You're watching RPG What? My name is Trevor, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the future of Hogwarts Legacy. Will there be DLC? Is the sequel going to happen? Keep watching to find out. Starting off, so far it has been reported that Hogwarts Legacy has sold 12 million units in its first 2 weeks of sale. I ain't no mathematician, but that is a big number. To put it into perspective, this means that the game has generated around $850 million, which is more money than I'm ever going to see in my entire life. I'm a failure, don't tell my mother. What makes this $850 million in sales really exciting, however, is that this number is larger than any of the Fantastic Beasts movie box office numbers. Needless to say that within its first 2 weeks this game has been out, it is pulling some really good numbers. So good, in fact, that Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav, or however you pronounce his name, said that the video game business is now a, quote, core part of their overall strategy. Now, CEOs are always formal with their words, but what I think he's trying to say is, damn, this shit's selling crazy good, we gotta make some more of these. And after dedicating over 100 hours to Hogwarts Legacy and going through my 4th divorce due to my gaming addictions, I must say I agree, we need more of them. On a serious note though, when you take all of this information into consideration, 12 million units sold, $850 million being generated, this game outperforming the box office numbers for every Fantastic Beasts movie released, and the CEO happy because investors are happy, I think it's safe to say that we are definitely going to see a sequel to this amazing game. Not to mention that this game has only released for PC and current gen consoles. There's still a ton of players on last gen consoles who are licking their lips in anticipation to play Hogwarts Legacy on April 5th, which will undoubtedly result in even more sales. If I owned Warner Brothers, I would buy a yacht, then I would find my 5th wife, and after I did that, I would crack out the next Hogwarts Legacy game as quickly as I could to keep up with the momentum of this game. As the saying goes, strike while the iron is hot. That's what I would do, and that is exactly what I think WB is going to do. And because of this, I think that we can expect the next game within 2.5 to 3 years from now. Though I must also say, historically speaking, I am not very good with predictions. Anyway, but what does this mean for DLC, and when should we expect Hogwarts Legacy downloadable content, if any at all? Unfortunately, this is a bit more uncertain. On February 17th, it was reported in an IGN interview, that's right, all the bad news comes from IGN, that Hogwarts Legacy game director Alan Tu stated that the team currently has no plans for DLC as they have been focusing on getting the base game out. Quote, "We've really been heads down bringing Hogwarts Legacy to life. So at the moment, there are no current plans for DLC." Now, as we all wipe away our tears, I feel that there may be a couple of ways to interpret this. As he never says no DLC will ever come, there is always the chance that we might see additional content in the future. And in some ways, this makes sense, as they're still working on the last gen version of Hogwarts Legacy. Additionally, they are still working on patches and continuing to improve the base Hogwarts Legacy experience. So it would make sense for them to focus on these more critical areas of their game rather than working on DLC right now. Though it is still a bit strange how he specifically says there are no plans for DLC. Why I feel that this is strange is that even during CD Projekt Red's disastrous launch of Cyberpunk 2077, they continued to have a small team working on DLC, as the majority of their teams continued working on fixing their base game. Sure, a lot of this would come down to resources, studio culture, and so on, but I feel that it is still just really weird that there are no plans at all in the works for DLC for Hogwarts Legacy. Maybe it was that no DLC had been greenlit because executives were unsure of this game's future at the time. The other way, unfortunately, of looking at it is that DLC may not be a priority for WB right now. They may be more focused towards pushing out a sequel as soon as possible and not want to waste resources on DLC. After all, they will make more money from a sequel than they ever will from DLC. In this event, I would find it extremely disheartening, as I desperately want more content to continue playing Hogwarts Legacy with. After all, there is only so many times a man can fly by the Quidditch pitch without having his hands on the quaffle. The one bright side of no DLC, if you even want to call it a bright side at all, is that by not doing DLC, they will likely be able to come out with a sequel faster, meaning that all of us will be able to start our second year at Hogwarts even sooner. As it currently stands, I feel that DLC is kinda just up in the air. Part of me thinks that they may rush out a sequel and forget DLC, and the other part thinks that they would not risk upsetting the fans who have been clamoring for DLC. But I'm not sure which one is more or less likely at this time. Ultimately, the future of Hogwarts Legacy DLC is in the air, but a sequel, on the other hand, is basically a given based on this game's performance. Regardless of what may or may not happen, I'm extremely excited for the future of Hogwarts Legacy. I want to see where this franchise goes, whether we get DLC, whether it goes straight to a sequel, whatever happens. I'm just really excited, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Hogwarts Legacy, as well as any other future Harry Potter or Wizarding World video game. Well, guess what? You reached the end of this video, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I would love to read your opinions about Hogwarts Legacy having or not having DLC, as well as your experience playing the game so far. So be sure to put down all of your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, as it will help get this video out to new viewers. Also, RPG What is a channel that covers Western RPGs exclusively, so if you enjoy playing games like Skyrim, Mass Effect, or Hogwarts Legacy, be sure to subscribe so you never miss out on any of our future videos. Thanks again for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day.